Ha! Excellent. I got it. I needed to make sure that I had this in my boat before I head out this weekend to Santee Cooper, and needed to make sure that I had this piece of equipment in my boat. You guys know why I need this, especially on Santee Cooper. If you don't know why you should have this piece of equipment in your boat, you should probably stick around, and we will talk about that when we come back. Stick around, guys. Welcome back to Mark Fisher Outdoors, everybody. I'm Mark Fisher. This is a very important piece of equipment in my boat. Granted, they do make some more high-tech versions of this, but this one has worked for me for a long time, and it's been in my boat for a long time. And you know what? It floats too, in case I lose it overboard. Before I get to what this is for, I would like to ask you to please hit that subscribe button. We just got to 6,000 subscribers. We're super excited about it. We really want to continue to grow. I love the audience that we have and the interaction that we have. Send your comments, things like that. But the other thing is, guys, we know so many people watch the videos, but they don't hit the subscribe button. So please hit that subscribe button. Send us your comments and hit that hype button. That little hype button where the comments is, if you scroll through there, hit that hype button. That helps us with the algorithm as well, and we really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, what's this about? Here's the deal, guys. I'm going to Santee Cooper. Got to make sure that in the boat, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of equipment. I've got my spare prop. I've got my breaker bar. I've got my socket that goes on that fits my prop, and I've got my block of wood. If you take a look, if I run into a situation where I ding this prop, and I'm going to need to replace the prop, this block of wood is literally going to go in here and just wedge my prop so that I can then put my breaker bar and my socket there to be able to turn that off. So when I talked about those tools, I need a needle nose pliers to take the cotter pin out. I need my breaker bar. I need my socket that is the right size for the nut. And so then all I have to do is put that on, take that off, and with that block of wood, that'll hold my prop in place while I loosen that nut. I'll be able to pull the prop off that's damaged, put a new prop on, tighten it all up. Again, when you're tightening it, you just do the opposite. Put it like that and tighten it, put the cotter pin back in, and you're back on the water and ready to go. It's an old school solution, you know, but guys, it works, and I've had it in my boat for years. How many of you, number one, how many of you knew what it was for originally, and how many of you have a block of wood in your boat? I would love to fill up the comments with I knew, or nope, never knew that, or yep, I got a block of wood. Fill up the comments. Let me know how many of you have this and how many of you knew about it. If not, I'm glad we were able to help. Guys, thank you. A very quick tip, you know, but it was I'm going, like I said, going to Santee Cooper, a lot of stumps, a lot of treacherous places that you got to get through. And so I need to make sure I got an extra prop and my trusty block of wood. Guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you again tomorrow on another episode of Mark Fisher Outdoors. Take care, everybody.